Uganda. People power. Our power. Our power. People power. Thank you. Everything has been said. Let me first thank God that God is good.
All the time.
And all the time,
God is good.
Let's give him a clap. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Everything has, I believe, been said. It's with immense gratitude that I am here on this day amongst all these heroes to once again give hope to our country. I want to thank you, President Robert Kyagulanyi. You would not have said any better. What next? He was challenged. Chechiddako. Waliwo atakyamanya ekiddako? Nobody can claim not to know what next. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know, just for emphasis, that since Uganda became Uganda, and that's by the British, our people have never had power. We wrote it in the Constitution, but they did not get the power. The power belongs to them, but definitely they don't have any power. The institutions of state through which their power should be exercised do not work for them. All the institutions of state, as my colleagues have said, were captured. They don't serve them. That's why the representatives of people in parliament can be attacked in broad daylight, beaten, arrested from their parliament, tortured, and nothing happens. That's why people's courts that derive power directly from the people can be attacked in broad daylight. And people injured, bleeding in the courts, and nothing happens. All institutions of state are captured. They were talking about the Electoral Commission. The Electoral Commission is thoroughly captured. It can never organize a free and fair election. It can't. Even if actually they did not appoint the cadres, it's just because we have somebody who is a terrified dictator who cannot even allow anything to chance. But even if he didn't appoint his candidates as the electoral commissioners, the electoral commission as an institution is still captured. The trouble in Uganda is that the captor, the one who captured all this, is also a very, very, evil captor. Because even in the countries where there is no democracy, you can have a leader who thinks about his people. You can have a dictator that serves people. People have been saying here that Idi Amin was not elected, and he wasn't. Idi Amin was not even educated. But the things that Museveni, who has been in power for 40 years, is using, a lot of them are Idi Amin's. The soldiers he's so proud of are living in the barracks built by Idi Amin. And many other things that Idi Amin did, which this one hasn't done. So we are so unlucky that we got a terrible dictator. Because some dictators can also be good and provide for people. Ours is not among those. That's why when he's going between Entebbe and Kampala, they close off everything so that he alone is on the road, fearing his own people. So we have a predator in charge of a country, devouring what they would be serving. So that's why our uniting here today is critical, and as has been underpinned by everybody. If we are to get out of the situation in which we are, we have to do two things. The first one we are doing today. We have to unite and remain united. We unite and remain united. And not just uniting in words. We must unite in every sense. Look at every person that is suffering from this junta as your brother. We are in a difficult situation. The other day I was complaining about people stealing my matoke in my garden. I have a small garden at home. But they came at night and cut the biggest 6 branches in the plantation. And I said, the ones who have taken this matoke are of course suffering neighbors who have nothing to eat. The real thief of my matoke is the one who has created the situation. The one who has created the situation where Ugandans cannot eat, have no food, is the real problem. I've been seeing, that they have started a special operation to hunt down the phone snatchers, the ones who capture your phone when you are talking and run with it. They are looking for what to eat. The real phone snatcher is up there. Who has put these people in that kind of a situation? And so, look at your neighbor as your real brother in this struggle. Share the little that you can. Regardless of which color, which country, region, which a person is coming from. I've been saying for a very long time that there are 2 Ugandas. The Uganda of those who are very well off, who don't know what is going on, the ones who are being protected from the ones who are bad off. All of us in this Uganda, the terrorized Uganda, we must develop unique comradeship. It's not just uniting here to talk, but wherever we find each other. If you have one commando, break it into 2 for your brother who has nothing. You need that unique togetherness, unity. on the basis of which we can liberate our country. Secondly, I just want